Hey, what is up guys? Phoenix here and welcome back to, I believe this is part 3 of our Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen pixel art. So where we last left off, we were doing the hair and we made it to about halfway, but I ended up stopping just because we finished up a lot of his bottom half detail prior, so that ate up a bunch of the time that would have went into this segment. So anyways, I'm going to continue from here for today. We'll see if we can get this piece of the hair completed and maybe start the outer hair because this is only the frill that covers his forehead. There's still the top of his hair that needs to be completed. So we have this Tetris piece right here where it was the single connected to this 3 vertical in the center of his hair, and that's where we're going to continue for today. So you can switch over to your placement block and we'll go to the top of the 3 vertical part right here and put a placement block down so that way we can go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, placement block on the top so we can go up and to the right, 1 single. We're then gonna go up and to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2, and then from that 2 flat, what we're gonna do is on the left block we're gonna add 1 coal above it, and from the right block we're gonna put 8 coal on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Now that you have this huge extension with the 8 on the top of it we're gonna go up into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, but on the bottom of it we're also going to go down into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, so it's kind of symmetrical. They're pointing in opposite directions. We're going to continue working with the bottom part though. So on the bottom 2 vertical we're going to put a placement block underneath so that way we can go down into the right, 2 flat, 1, 2, and on the right block in that 2 flat we're going to put 1 below it and 5 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to go up into the right, 6 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the bottom block in that 6 vertical, so this first one right here, we're just going to add an extra coal to the side of it, or to the right of it, I mean. And then we're going to follow that up with a placement block. And then underneath that placement block, we're going to go down into the right, not down into the right, sorry. We're going to put 2 vertical going underneath it, 1, 2, like so. And then we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical again 2 more times in a row. So placement block underneath, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it should look like this. Sorry if I said that poorly and confused you guys. From that second set of 2 verticals to this lower one right here, we're then going to double up and add another 1 to the right of each block, 1, 1, like so. And then from those new blocks, we're going to put 1 below it and 6 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost at the halfway point of his forehead. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up into the right, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. And then from the 2 flat, we're going to go to this right block right here. And we're going to put 2 below, 1, 2. And 3 on top, 1, 2, 3. Starting from the top, we're going to find the second and third block, so these 2 right here, and we're going to add an extra coal to the right of each of them, 1, 1. You'll know if you're in the right spot because you can see this single on the left side right here. We're just 1 above it where we start our 2 vertical. All right. From these new 2 vertical right here, we're going to put a placement block on top so that way we can go up into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, up into the right, 1 single, and then up into the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2, and from there we're going to backtrack a little bit and go back to that single, and then we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical from it, 1, 2, like so. And this is the center part of his forehead, so now we're going to be doing the other half of his hair. So placement block underneath, and we'll go down into the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Down into the right, 6 vertical 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 2. And then down into left, 1 single. Perfect. So it's looking pretty good so far. From that second set of 6 vertical, if we start from the bottom, we're going to count up 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And on that third block, we're just going to put 1 coal to the right side. From that single, we're then going to go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right 5 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go to the bottom block in that second 5 vertical. So this one right here. And we're just going to put 1 coal to the right. And then we're going to go down into the right from there. 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to mark the middle block so that we can work with it in a second. But we want to go to the bottom right here and go down into left 1 single first. Like so. Now we can go back to that middle block into 5 vertical. So it's just the third block from the top or bottom. And we can put 1 coal to the right side. Then from there we can go up into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from the 8 vertical, we can go all the way back down to the bottom where we have this first block down here. And we can put a placement block underneath it and go down into the right 7 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. I know that was kind of weird to count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good to go. From that 7th block, we can then go down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then what we want to do is from the first block in that 3 vertical, this top one right here, we want to put an extra coal to the right side. And now that we have that extra coal to the right side, we can go back to that first block into 3 vertical, so this one right here, and we can put 3 more blocks on top of it. 1, 2, 3, like so. And then from that extra block to the right side we placed, we can just add 1 more to the top of that. So we should have something that looks like this. I know it's very confusing, but hopefully you're able to follow along. Now from this top 2 vertical right here, we're going to put a placement block on top and go up into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then up into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. We can then go back down to where we had this weird 3 plus 3 thing going on here with the extra 2 on the side. And we can go to the 2 vertical that's hanging off the right side, so this right here. And put a placement block on top of it. So that way we can go up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. From the left block into 2 flat, we're going to put 10 coal on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the right block, we're going to put a placement block underneath it or to the right side. So that way we can go down into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. From there, we're going to go down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from that 4 vertical strip, we can go to the second to last block, so this one right here, and add an extra coal to the right side. Alright, we're almost done with this part of the hair. It's just going to soon go down to the jaw to meet up, and then we can just worry about the outer lines and the inner facial detail. So from this single now, we can put a placement block to the top side, so we can go up into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up into the right 10 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then from that 10 vertical, we can go back down to the 6 vertical we have right here and find the second to last block from the top and put 1 coal to the right there. From that 1 coal to the right, we're going to go down into the right 1 single, down into the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, down into the right 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and to the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from that 4 vertical, we're going to ignore the bottom block and we're going to go back up to the top right here. And from that top block, we're going to put a placement block on top so that way we can go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then finally up and to the right 12 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, looking good. Now we can drop back down to the single we had right here. And we're going to be going to the bottom now. So we're going to put a placement block underneath or to the right side. So that way we can go down and to the right. 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down and to the left 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And from those 5 singles, if we go to the second to last block from the bottom, so this one right here, we can add an extra 5 coal to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be for the ear and part of the hair bridging. So we can just mark it to come back to later. We're not going to be working with that 5 flat yet. Instead, we're going to go back to this 5 vertical right here and go to the bottom block. And continue bringing that towards the chin. So we're going to go and put a placement block underneath it. So that way we can go down into the left 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down into the left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into left 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. We'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Down into left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down into left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now from that 5 vertical, we're going to locate the bottom block in it and do 2 things. First, we want to put an extra 2 coal to the right side. 1, 2, like so. That's going to be for the start of the ear, kind of like what we have going on the left side. Then what we want to do is put a placement block underneath this bottom block and go down into left 5 vertical again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into left 2 vertical, and we're going to do that 4 times in a row. So 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And then 1, 2, the 4th one is already here from when we did the collar. So it should meet up at the diagonal with what we already had waiting for it. If you did, good job. I think that's a good point to end for today. Hopefully you guys were able to follow along. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more pixel art content. As always, this is Phoenix, and I will see you guys later.